Okay, I'm gonna do this short video. I'm trying to get my videos out. So if you see me with the same thing, just don't worry about it. Cause after a while, I'm gonna do the videos with the PowerPoints. But this dream I had like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I think it was very short and brief. However, I remember us being in the me being in the store. Now, when I was in the store, I remember it was famine. It was like a little food left. And I remember stuff was appearing for me. Like people was grabbing it and it was like none left. Like, they was grabbing the last thing, but when I reached my hand over, it appeared I get one. So I got one, and when we went to the register, I keep saying we, I was by myself, but it seemed like I was looking at the same time. It's like I'm in a dream being myself, but I also, it's like I'm standing looking at myself, like watching everything happens. And when I went to the register, I think it was a lady in front of me. Well, I think she was in front of me and she paid for her stuff, or I was in front of her. And when the item, when the cashier scanned the item was actually cheaper than what everyone else was getting it for, and they couldn't do nothing about it because it actually rung up that price. And I didn't even have to defend myself. I didn't even have to say, hey, the price back there, because I don't know what the price was. I just know everyone was just grabbing everything. It was panic. And everyone was just grabbing everything and wasn't looking at the prices. However, I knew in a dream that the prices were up. So um when whatever it was, I cannot remember exactly what it was. I don't know if it was like tissue. It was something because she had to do it like this. So I know canned goods are small, so I know it wasn't a food item. Or was it? I can't remember that, but I just know whatever the item was, the importance of it all was it rung up differently. And the lady, I think if she was behind me, so I was in front of her, she knew that wasn't a price, and somehow I knew that hers didn't scan up exactly what mine scanned up. Mine scanned up cheap and hers didn't. And I remember her saying when she scanned it, the cashier scanned it, she was like, "Oh, that's not fair. You know that's not right." Like she started to be loud. She was upset. But there was nothing that she could do. And I'm now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was a man standing beside me, not in the not beside me when I was putting my stuff on the scanner, but beside me as I'm looking like at the scene what was going on. And so I woke up from that dream and I just got the revelation that God will take care of his people. Supernatural things will happen during this time, especially if you're being obedient and and you're doing God's will and you're in God's will, and thank you Jesus for mercy, and different things will be different for us. So from that dream I was shown that, hey, stuff may be cheaper for us, stuff that we think will be gone when we get there, it will be just some for us. The prices will change for us, and I think they're just favor from the Lord. So continue to be lined up and be obedient with the Lord, because God have us. And I know all this scare tactic is out here, with the fear, but Jesus Christ did not give us a spirit of fear, but of love and peace and a sound mind. So we have to remember that. We have to quote the scriptures when we are going through something, even when it looks like, oh, it's shaking, or oh, my bills are due, and Lord, they finna evict me. Stand on his word and have trust. Praise and worship him, and just speak it. Lord, I know you're gonna come through. I know you're gonna come through. I know you're gonna come through. I don't care if you gotta keep telling yourself that. I know you're gonna come through. Be encouraged, you guys. Be blessed.